Biafra will come. You either allow us to go in peace or you are going to remain pieces and Biafra will still go. And you see this thing we are asking now, that you must recognize the Biafra referendum. It is going to end in the round table when the stupid and foolish ones have died in Biafra land. Many of those terrorists they are sending, they are going to die, all of them in Biafra land. You cannot just come to kill us and we watch you and fold our arms to watch you kill our women and children. It's not possible.
Only one, under his leadership, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Anybody that is confusing anyone or telling you there is another, no, there is nothing. There's just one, recognized by His Excellency Simon Ekpa. And we can pray. Once he has that communication, Biafrans, we understand that Obato Obie does not take no crap from nobody. No matter who you are, you must respect that authority. That authority is the only thing that can protect all of us.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program, wherever you are watching from. I urge you to please kindly like and share to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you. This is the time for radical evangelism. Let us continue to push this message across to the whole world. You are all welcome to this very platform, a platform that belongs to the United States of Biafra, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the command and control of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. As you are seated, please watch closely to this very platform, and every information we disseminate are exactly and correct. Informations coming directly from the office of the United States of Biafra. Please watch closely and listen. We are going to present to you a very outstanding speech that was made by the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, during the fundraising. I want you to pay attention to every single thing she has to say. You are going to learn a lot, and I bet you your life will never remain the same after watching. Let us listen closely to her information, and you'll be glad you did.
The Prime Minister have told us to specifically protect that mandate. Nobody must go near. Nobody should tamper with that. And the reason why I have to bring that for Biafrans to know is that many Biafrans are being deceived, but get it clear from me. I don't care about any Biafra that thinks they are being deceived. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm still on the pipeline for now. Oh, there is two people. Oh, there is two government. I tell those Biafrans, go to your house, lock yourself up and sleep for the next 10 years. I don't care. Biafrans don't care. If you have been truly following the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, you can never, ever be confused. You can never, ever say, oh, COS have to talk to me before I know we are to God. No, that means you never really followed Obato Obie. Never. You never really followed him. You were just there pretending as if you're following Obato Obie. Then in this slightest moment of trial, you failed. You fell apart. Despite what you've worked for in the past. We are not going to waste our second. We're not going to waste our time trying to convince. Biafrans here, please do not waste your moment convincing anybody. Let us focus on building the money we need to defend Biafra land. And the Biafra Secretary of Defense, the Department of Defense are doing that every second. And they are not on air. You're not going to see them on Twitter. The men and women that are protecting Biafra land, you are not going to see them online. What they do is not something we see online. When they defend our men and women that are being murdered by Christopher Musa, Bianco Juku, Tinubu, and the Nigerian government, nobody sees that. So do not waste a second of your time. All you need to do, bring it to the attention of the United States of Biafra government, and we cast those individuals where they belong, which is to the trash. That is what we will continue to do 24/7. We are not going to waste our time doing that. On that note,
I sent the text.
The messages, okay, you got it. Okay, the message that some people claim online, and again, most times I'm not gonna say anything unless somebody comes out to lie against this struggle or lie against me. Like I said, there is so much that I can put up, but I'm not gonna do that. That's why I tell people, before you say anything, before you do anything, make sure that I needed the full one. This is not the full one. Thank you so much. Probably in the next broadcast, we'll pull that up. This is the same one. So, but let me brief Biafrans on the full message that some people are lying to Biafran, trying to deceive those that do not know. Again, anybody that these individuals can be able to deceive, that means that person never followed Obatobia. And the only reason why I'm going to comment and bring to Biafrans the fact is because they lie. Once they bring out lies to Biafrans, I'm going to bring out the fact. It is my job to bring out the facts of any lie anybody bring on the social media about this government. And some people will say, oh, DPM, don't worry, we already know the truth. Yes, I do understand that. But it's also important that we must be able to disprove the lies that these criminals are sending online on the social media. When they say that the DPM altered the message that was sent by the Prime Minister, nothing was altered. The only thing I did is, apart from the first message where the Prime Minister appointed me as his surrogate, the next line of the message, which I didn't want to play, and when they say I removed it, is where the Prime Minister says that in his own opinion, we can suspend the declaration of Biafra. But that decision is left for us, especially myself. That is the only thing. That is the only area I felt that area is not important, because the message came before the declaration. And I felt that if I let Biafrans know that this is the message from Obatobie, that we can suspend the declaration, some Biafran may be depressed. It might cause a lot of sadness to Biafrans. Some people will really die just for that message. And that was the only reason I removed that portion of that message, so that Biafrans will be very, very happy.
That was the code for you to declare Biafra. That was the code for you to declare Biafra.
Yes. So now, when they say that DPM altered Obatobie's message, that means they never knew Obatobie. They never knew him. Because all of us here, we all know how the Prime Minister have worked so hard from January of 2024 to November for the redeclaration of the independent state of Biafra. So who here that follows Odogu will ever think of that Odogu will tell us not to declare in Finland? So when that message came, and apart from the first portion, the second portion says that in his own opinion, we can postpone the declaration of the independent state of Biafra. But at the same time, PM said that decision mostly lies on me. And that was why I believe that that portion of the message is not something Biafrans that are truly following Odogu needs to see, because they already know what Odogu has planned. They already know why we are in Finland. So these criminals that says that the Deputy Prime Minister altered the message of the Prime Minister, tell them, because they have the copy, tell them to bring out where DPM altered. Tell them if they are not working for the Nigerian terrorist state, if they are not working for Southeast governors, if their intention and motive is not criminally motivated, tell all of them on that Twitter space, please, you said that the PM or the Deputy Prime Minister altered the message of Obatobie. Okay, show us that message. That is what Biafra should ask them now. Let them release that full message that Odogu sent to them, which they have a copy. I have a copy. But when they came on space to tweet it, to confuse Biafrans, to show as if there's something the Deputy Prime Minister was hiding, I've told you people, that second portion that I removed in that Prime Minister's message. Now, you go back and tell them to bring out what they said that the Deputy Prime Minister altered. Tell them to bring it out. And then you will know that these are criminals working for the Nigerian government and working with the Southeast governors. So that's all I want to clarify to Biafrans today. Again, the meaning of the mandate. The mandate that the Prime Minister have told us through this same woman that we must protect that mandate. One, the New Dimension mandate, because Odogu already know there are criminals in that IPOB USA in the Biafra Republic government account. Odogu already know there are criminals over there. And then the second one is the Declaration of the United States of Biafra. Odogu already know that they are paid to destroy the independent state of Biafra. That was why when I clearly asked that woman, which of the mandate, the woman said, the Prime Minister said, when she tells me, when she mentions mandate, I know what it meant. And all of you here today, with this clarification, you know what the mandate means. So thank you so much. On that note, the final thing I wanted to bring to you, a couple of the 40 state administrators have been replaced and removed from the United States of Biafra because of their criminality and the role they play to destroy and disrupt what we are doing. These states that I'm going to mention have new state administrators. Some of them have new ones we are going to mention. All the state administrator has been taken out. We have a new state administrator. Alansa state administrator has been removed. Ohabuenyi state administrator is out and will be replaced immediately. Abakip Oro state administrator, whose name is I'm going to, but again, all of you from Abakip Mfort Asian, he is no longer a state administrator in the United States of Biafra. So these 4 individuals that I've called their name, they are no longer administrators in the United States of Biafra. Some of them have been replaced with new executive, but I know two of them will be replaced, which is Abakip Oro and Ohabuenyi State. Those 2 individuals are no longer administrators in the United States of Biafra. Thank you so much. I don't know if anybody has any question, any other thing to say before we bring this session to a close.
Thank you. Very good clarification. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I have a question for that clarification, DPM.
Any question, Honorable Ugo, we can take just like few seconds, please. And we
I have a question.
Can go ahead and close.
Please, hold on, everybody. We'll just go straight, ask your question, 50 seconds, just for these 4 hands we have here. Don't raise your hand again because I'm not calling you. Ugo Chuku, Norway admin, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yes, greetings from Norway, Excellency, Dr. Ngozi. Norway, Gidigba, behind you. 105 Gemma for this weekend fundraising. Of course, no question. I don't have question. Why your Makari go? I know here. They will.
Thank you, Norway. Thank you so much.
Yes, Kalimidego na Biafra land, Kalimidego. I said Kalimidego na Biafra land.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excuse me, the last person that just gave the 105, what's the name? He said Norway, but what's his name?
Norway admin.
Okay, all right.
Well, the receipt go to the receipt house and there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Shasha baby, quickly.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. There is DPM. There is something you said here that pleases me so much, and you forget something. Did you remember that day that you are asking Choma Ukoma whether she prepare what she's supposed to prepare, and she said that it's not ready? Did you remember how Biafra was shouting, screaming, you know? That na people wepụta waziri onwe ha ka ha help before Uche si na ha ga-eme that night. Did you know how many Biafrans have died or have BP that day? And we are talking about you declare Biafra that 29th. If you didn't declare that Biafra that day, they would have the opportunity to declare it on 2nd. If you say that you want, PM said that you should forget about that. These people are Minani. I'm telling you, you did a very big job. And I thank you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, like I said, even with what is happening right now between Finland and our own Obatobie, you all will, again, when we say things, it's not just, we just want to say that. We've listened to the 4 people that Finland picked up. In Finland, innocent Biafrans. They did not commit any crime. Obatobie did not commit any crime. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any crime. But what did Nigeria terrorist states did? What did Christopher Musa do? What did Bianco know with it? They connived and lied against these innocent Biafrans. Because if our Biafrans, these 4 individuals that were picked up in Finland, somebody is presumed innocent until proven. So if you think that these 4 Biafrans you picked up, when Nigeria government, when Bianca Ojukwu complained from all the lies that Christopher Musa and Tinubu has given her, when she lied against this innocent Biafran to the Finnish embassy in Nigeria, then the Finnish police, you went to pick up these guys and you maltreated them. Again, I don't have any problem when you invite somebody to questioning. As a free country that went through fighting for your independence, as a country that is regarded as the freest in the world, we Biafrans, we don't have a problem. If you invite these 4 innocent Biafrans for questioning to the police department of Finland, to the investigative department of Finland, we don't have a problem, but there's a process. When you go and huddle them, you took them, you lock one of them, or 2 of them, or 3 of them inside a van that was difficult for them to breathe. You shut down their businesses. You shut down their source of income. Finland, when you do this, then you are no longer innocent. You are no longer just conducting a fair investigation based on the lies Christopher Musa and Bianca Ojukwu gave to you. You were not fair, and you are still not fair. We need fairness. We have to make the world a better place. That is why Finland is an independent nation. If you have vowed that you are going to continue the subjugation and oppression of innocent people, I'm not sure Finland today you'll be a free nation. But when you become an independent nation, Finland, you sign the same charter that the United States of Biafra has signed, which include the right to people's basic freedom, human rights. You sign that. So when you bundle innocent Biafrans because either they are black, or because they are Biafrans, or because they know Biafra. You now accuse them. You now maltreat them. You now seize their accounts. You now fall down their businesses. Where is the fairness? Where is the fairness? That means you've already agreed to the lies that were being told you by the Nigerian terrorist state, to the maltreatment of innocent Biafrans. So how do you claim that you are fair in what you are doing? How do you claim fairness when you do not have the facts? You've not heard from these individuals, but you already clamped them down. Some of them were picked in front of their children. They're about to go drop to school. Some of them, you went to their home with 7 Finland police vans just to clamp down and terrorize them. Finland, why did you do that? Why didn't you invite them to the police station to question them? They were not armed. So Finland, you facilitated the oppression of Biafran people knowingly, because Nigerian terrorist state, Tinubu and Christopher Musa gave you false information, or you already know the truth, but you decided to be part of the game to continue the suppression of the United States of Biafra, the killing of Biafrans. That's exactly what you did. All that were tabled in front of the Biafra Justice Department. That is why I say Finland knows what they're doing. Thank you so much. The next person.
Thank you. Okay. Prince Iwuchukwu. Okay. Ijoma.
Yeah, I'm here. Mazi.
Prince Iwuchukwu, hold on. Ijoma, go on. Ijoma, we can't hear you. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. All protocols observed. Thank you very much, our DPM. You are doing a great job. It is not easy. You are in my own prayer every day. God will strengthen you. My first statement goes to Finland. Finland and the Finnish president, according to your history, your country was gotten by 100 votes. Biafrans has 50 million votes to redeclare our nation. What is your problem? Finnish president, Alexander, what's the name? Alexander, stop. What is your problem? Obatobie is your friend, so much trusted you. What are you telling us? It is not fairness. It is so bad. We are not going to forgive, and we are going to stand up for our rights. That's what I want to tell you. Biafrans are not people you play around with. We know our rights from birth. We have suffered enough that we have more than common senses. We are not troublemakers. We respect everybody. But when you trespass on our own rights, we are not afraid to go for it. That's my message to Finnish president and the politicians that are trying to help Nigeria with their crimes against Biafrans. Okay, you are holding Obatobie. You are separating two fights. Let's assume. Are you not seeing what is happening in Biafra land? The way they are killing us, what do you have to say? They are accusing Obatobie for terrorism. What is happening since you held him? You put him incommunicado. Where in the West is that done? If you are doing investigation, you have not gotten any approval. The people that accused him refused to come forward to the case they started. They started giving you excuses that they don't have enough evidence. And you agreed. And you refused to let our prime minister be until they have their so-called evidence. What is that called if not injustice?
Hey, yo.
What is that called if not that you are taking us for granted because of what? If we are black, we are the most important people in this world. Let me tell you, Europe is feeding from Africa. We know the game. We know what you people are doing. But you know, Africa is rising up. We are going to take it by force. We are not afraid. That is my message to you. For Bianca Ojukwu, you are not Bianca Ojukwu, you are Bianca Ono. Your father is a betrayer. Your father was betraying the Igbo people. Your father fought Jim Wobodo with everything. He was with the caliphate. I personally know the story. I was born in Den, Anambra State. So Bianca, you are from a family of Sabo. No matter how you pretended, your father has fought Igbo people. We're from a family of Sabo. And with the little history I knew you when you are going to Enugu campus. My auntie walked there. My mommy's auntie walked in Enugu campus. I saw you when you drive your car. I know you very well. With the little I knew, you know why Ojukwu married.
Stella, please meet yourself. So, Stella, please meet yourself.
You knew why our great Ojukwu married you. It was to save you from the Hausas to marry you because there was no Igbo man ready to marry you. And Ojukwu said he will not let an Igbo beautiful lady like this go in the hand of Hausa. What did you give to us? You are telling Finland that your late husband has cancelled the Biafran quest, but you do celebrate Biafran remembrance with Ohazurike. What are you telling yourself? You are so disgusting, I tell you. It's a shame to you. Very, very shameful. My last question goes to the information minister. Please, is there a way you will invite the new?
May Chukwu Okeke continue to guide our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okeke continue to guide our Liberation Army. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity and equity. We move airborne